Miguel, check it out, man. So this bottom one, this is one of the first driver swings I got. Good old fashioned top. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now watch this one. I should have edited it first. Okay. This is one of the solid ones from that you're starting to get in a rhythm at the end. Boom. Okay, so I drew this line on here. First off, let's see if we can see any differences in just the setup alone. I was looking at the grip, sorry. I mean, just looking at like the orientation of your chest, it looks like your shoulders are a little bit more closed versus here they're a little more open. And look where your eyes and head are versus more in this direction. Subtle, but huge. And like you can also see where your hips are a little bit more pointed this way versus your hips are pointed more that way. Subtle, but it's big. And we'll see too, like one of the things I was cueing you on, so like I'll start with this bottom one, was to set up behind the ball and then allow yourself to move off of it a little bit more. So I mean, this would be considered quite a bit. Just have a massive turn. This is probably way too far with the club. I mean, I'm okay with it for now. But then this was later, so I'm gonna scoot up a little bit. Boom, look where we went now. Just like in relation with the line. So like I would like it to be less with the upper body looking this way, like leaning towards the target or away from the target, tilting away from the target, and more moving the entire structure over here. When I say moving off the ball, that would be moving more of that lateral movement. So like before the club moves, getting these hips to move that way. So like see how it's kind of like a turn right at the get-go, and then you're like shifting with the upper body, and then but you're tilting, shifting away from the target. That's it's tough to replicate and then get back to impact in the same spot every time. But interesting. So then let's take it down to here. So left arm parallel is one of my favorite positions to look at. So like look at the difference here where your body is. I need to go back like one more. It's closer to here. So here's the other thing we're also talking about is in transition. Let's see if I can link these up here. So in transition from backswing to downswing, you can kind of see it here. But going from here, we were talking about landing close with the hips or back to the target, landing more this direction. Okay, so when you get into here, you're just slightly more closed, just slightly more. And then you're able to fire the club more out to the right, release it harder. So like, look at the head position there. So I need to unlink it here. I didn't quite get the same impact positions, which is kind of annoying. It's okay. Is what it is. So like, see how the head is up against this line now, or still? Like that's the loft. Now you can hit this thing up in the air and still extend the arms. If I could draw a line here. Come on, where's my line? There we go. Boom, extend the arms down and through. Versus if you do that here, where your head is, you're out